everybody, it's Emily and Devin from Living on the Magic, and we are really excited to talk about EPCOT.
One of our favorite parks.
Yes, it's awesome. So we're going to talk about our favorite things in EPCOT, and to us this is like don't miss kind of stuff, but you know, everybody has different opinions, and don't mind our dog if she starts crying, so it's fun.
She's really needy.
So we're going to talk about all of our favorites from EPCOT, and there's tons of amazing things to do in EPCOT. Now, we don't drink, and I'm sure first thing people would say is drink around the world, and I'm sure that that's really awesome if you drink alcohol, but we don't, so, you know, that won't be on our list. Our first thing that we love about EPCOT is living with the land. That is something I feel like that gets... Oh, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it does kind of get overlooked a lot because it's in the same pavilion as Soarin'. So I feel like everyone kind of gravitates to Soarin' and kind of forgets about living with the land. And they see it as like kind of an educational thing, like, you know, just pass over it. But really, it's been one of our favorite rides because it's so informative and it's so cool because you get in these little boats and it takes you through their greenhouses, which actually show you these really cool and innovative ways that they garden. And a huge percentage of the produce that they have in the parks and resorts actually come from living with the land, from their own greenhouses, which is really cool.
And I love that it's like so innovative. Like they're finding new ways to garden that doesn't require, you know, traditional techniques, and I love that EPCOT is innovative, and I love that they do that. And it's just really cool. Like, that is really magical to me. So our next favorite thing, is something I also think kind of gets overlooked, but it's the Canada video.
Oh, Canada is what it's
Canada,
called.
my Canada.
She knows the French too.
Oh yeah.
Well, gibberish French, but it sounds pretty convincing.
It's legit.
But it's hilarious.
I'm pretty much Celine Dion.
You got Martin Short.
Yeah, so basically the only sucky thing about this one is you have to stand through it, but it's like they used a 360-degree camera. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, a 360-degree camera to like film all these shots through Canada. And so you see like the beautiful landscaping in the cities, and Martin Short is the narrator, and he's hilarious. And you know, they do like the funny thing about like, oh, never know these people are from Canada. And it's really awesome. Seriously, don't miss that. I love that video. It's really, really beautiful, and the 360-degree camera, and they have huge screens all around you. It's really cool.
It's made us really want to visit Canada.
Yeah, or maybe even move there.
And then the next thing is Le Cellier, which she mentioned, which is an awesome, awesome steak restaurant. And Le Cellier means the cellar. I'm very fluent in French, which is referring to a wine cellar, hence the wine and the meat. Anyway, it's so good. I had a 21-day dry-aged ribeye, which was the best steak I've ever had. And then the next year, I had a filet mignon, which is amazing. So that was like something that you don't want to miss, even though it does use two full service points, table service points. So it does
totally worth it though.
Yeah. So what we would do is just, you know, double up and then pay for another table service meal out of pocket.
And if you have like a special occasion, they'll bring you like a creme brulee, and then they'll put like a little white chocolate thing on the top with like congratulations and like the Canada flag like on it. It's really cool.
Oh, and they serve the bread too.
Yeah, awesome pretzel bread, and I had a really awesome vegetarian meal there. And then also, it's very small. There aren't very many tables, and I really like that because a lot of the other places you go, it can get a little bit overwhelming with how many people are there, but it's very small, so you do need to make reservations in advance. Like right when you're available in your 9 months to do your food reservations, if you want to do Le Cellier, you should do that as soon as you can.
Yep.
So then my next favorite one is the video in France. So if you go to France, you can go see a video there as well. And it's not the 360-degree camera, but it's like three huge, wide shot screens, and
it's like three full movie theater screens.
Yeah,
so
and it's just really beautiful to see all of the scenery from France. You know, I've never been there before. one day, Disneyland Paris. But I mean, it's just really beautiful to see all of that scenery, and they have chairs, so it's a nice spot to go when you are warm, can cool down, maybe even take a snooze if you need to. No, save that for America.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
And then also in the shops in France, they have a lot of like Minnie Mouse boutique stuff, which is really cool, and some things you can't find in other places at the park. So definitely check that out if you're into Minnie Mouse, which I am, obviously.
And the next one is I would say it's overlooked because it's in Morocco, which I think a lot of people, they go from France and then they pass over Morocco and go right into the America one. But Morocco is really cool, and they have this restaurant called the Tangerine Cafe, spelled like Tangiers, like the, place. But they have such good, it's like North African, Middle Eastern, it's kind of like a mix of different foods. But they have awesome like pitas and shawarma and just really good falafel, just really good food that it's kind of like, it's different than what you'd normally eat at the parks. It's kind of a lot of variety.
So it's a quick if you're on a Disney dining plan, it's a quick service. And what's really nice is, what most quick services, you're like Caesar salad, burger, chicken strips, fries.
Same stuff.
Like same thing everywhere, and that's kind of annoying. So this quick service will get you some variety in your food and maybe a little more veggies.
And it feels like
I was looking for that.
Feels like you're in a cool little like North African cafe with like, cool mosaics and stuff. It's really cool.
Really cool. The next thing, I forgot to look up the name of this, but okay, when you go into America and you go into the building that they have there, where they show the movie, at certain times of the day they have a choir that performs there, and the choir is amazing.
And if like marble floors.
Yeah, marble floors. If you've ever been to the Texas State Capitol, if you go into the middle and you sing, it's like very echoey, and the acoustics are just amazing. So they've done the same thing basically here, and the acoustics when this choir sings, it's just amazing, and they're beautiful singers, and it's all a cappella. So that is definitely something that you need to check their schedule, and they have it like when you go to the what app is that where you can plan out your Disney stuff? Yeah, My Disney Experience. And you go into EPCOT, it'll show their times and the events throughout the day. So yeah, don't miss that choir. They're amazing. Oh, also you can go into the movie in the America building, and take a nap. That's what we did.
Apparently it's a really good show, but we were so exhausted and it was so hot that we got in there and passed out.
We totally passed out.
But it was a good little rejuvenation halfway through the park.
I just love that, like, as you go through World Showcase, it's like all of these wonderful like foods and like all of these really things that are so different to us culturally, and then you like walk into America and it's like fried dough,
turkey
legs and
popcorn.
What is it called? The fried crap with the sugar on it.
Oh, funnel
cakes. Yeah, I'm like, that's America. Funnel cakes and turkey legs. That's why we're fat.
It's pretty cool. Pretty awesome.
Okay.
And then skipping a couple countries ahead, they're all great to see, but something that really stuck out to us was Mexico. We just love it because you walk up and it's like an Aztec temple, Mayan temple, whichever.
And you don't think that you can go in there.
Yeah, you walk up these steps and then it's like this door that you go in, and then all of a sudden it feels like you're in this like a Mexican marketplace at night, and the ceiling is all dark with stars, and you have this restaurant that we actually haven't tried, heard is really good, but they have the Three Caballeros, little like
water,
boat ride.
Yeah, boat ride.
And they have a marketplace with a lot of cool wares, like, hand-painted, handmade things, just a lot of cool stuff. So it's kind of...
If you're ever wanting to buy one of those little, like, we call them senorita dresses, they have, like, the embroidered flowers, and they're kind of like a moo-moo-ish. Don't let people tell you they're a moo-moo. They're a comfortable Sunday dress. You can buy those there. Yeah.
But it's all, like, handmade stuff. Like, it's not stuff that you typically find that's mass-produced in China. It's, like, legit stuff that you would find in, like, a Mexican market.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh. And one of our favorite things that I found there, I'll talk about mask gears and then we can go back to that. So my other favorite place, which, it's a little bit lame, but one of my other favorite things in EPCOT is the Mouse Gear shop. That is a huge, huge souvenir Disney gear, mouse gear shop, and it is like one of my favorites to go to. I can go and get almost everything I need. They've got the flower and garden stuff in there, some of it, not all of it. And then they've just got Star Wars, they've got Minnie, Mickey. I mean, they just have everything in there. And they have kids, men's, women's shoes. I've got awesome pair of Crocs there, Mickey Mouse Crocs
cool rain
before.
jacket.
Awesome rain jackets. It's huge, and there's just so much variety. I really like shopping there. Now
Okay.
You talk about that.
And the next one that I really love, that we actually missed our first trip, was Illuminations. And it's the nighttime show. It's a huge fireworks show. If you've seen like the actual statistics about this, it's insane. They pump in like, I want to say jet fuel. It's like, you know, highly explosive stuff where they have this giant globe that floats out into the middle of the lake, and it has like LEDs all over it, like LED displays, and it starts spinning and it's displaying the cool images from around the world. And there's just like huge explosions and fire, and then they have fireworks, and then the globe like opens up. It's just like a really cool show that we can't believe we missed our first trip. We were at the first trip, we were at a really long dinner reservation, so we missed it. And then we came back our second trip, and it was like, I remember it was so cool. Like, I was so fascinated. I'm like, how did we miss this?
So I would say a tip for that, like if you really want to go to Illuminations and get a good spot, you can do a fast pass for Illuminations so that you get a good spot to sit, but do an early dinner. Like we went to the pub in England, and we've gone to Le Cellier before, but it's fine to do those dinners early. Like we did it at 4 o'clock, and I mean, if you're on a Disney meal plan, save your snack, get your early dinner, and then after you've had your dinner, go and grab a snack, and you know, Mickey ice cream sandwich, my personal favorite. Yeah, one of my favorite. I have too many favorites. Anyways, so yeah, do an early dinner if you want to get a good spot for Illuminations. And also, I just wanted to show y'all this adorable. Look, that was from Mexico in the little.
They're hand painted.
Yeah.
Does it say like Mexico or anything?
I collect little owls, but isn't that so cute? Okay, so our last favorite is like an obvious one. Spaceship Earth. That's what the focal point of EPCOT.
And if you've never been to Disney, like most people don't know, the huge ball, the EPCOT ball, is a ride.
Yeah,
like,
it's a ride.
I walked up and I saw this line coming out of it, and I'm like, what is that? What's Spaceship Earth?
Yeah, and so it's this awesome little buggy ride. You get in a little buggy, and it's interactive. It has like a computer screen, and you can like you do all these things to choose like
picture.
your future life, like life in the future. And then it takes you through technology through the years and just showing it through animatronics,
like
which
spirals
and it spirals up the thing, but it's not fast, so don't worry about like motion sickness or anything like that. And Dame Judi Dench is the narrator.
Such a beautiful voice.
And she's so soothing, and you trust her. Dame Judi Dench. Still can't say her name.
Dame Judi Dench.
Exactly. But she's amazing. Also, if you've never seen her in the Scottish play, aka Macbeth, as Lady Macbeth, you should look that up.
I haven't even seen that.
Well, you should.
But yeah, the premise is that the spaceship Earth is like, the Earth is our spaceship moving through the universe, and it shows how far we've come as far as technology and how advanced we've become, and it's just like kind of basically just a nod to, you know, human technology and how far we've come. It's really cool.
I love that. And also when you come out of the ride, there's a little area for kids to do lots of interactive games and that kind of stuff, so that's really awesome. So yeah, those are our EPCOT favorites. We would love to hear what your EPCOT favorites are. I'm sure we have some of the same ones, and maybe you can try out some of our favorites, and we would love to try out some of yours next time we go, which we are going
November.
We're going for Thanksgiving! So excited. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and let us know in the comments what your favorite EPCOT stuff is, and we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Thanks, bye!